Do 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 do. No, these are Mega Constructs, not Legos, but same thing. What up, Siru? Yes. Even though these aren't technically Legos, I guess they're Mega Constructs. I do have another cool one. My sister got me for my birthday that's coming up. No, that's far away. There we go. Pretty cool. Which one would you rather me build, the Charizard set or the Star Wars sign? You're the first to chat. I'll let you pick. Charizard? Okay. We can always save this one for another time. And then still got to finish my little model sets. I don't know if you saw last time. I did finish my Star Destroyer. Lights kind of kills it. So let's move that. There. Charizard. Yeah, it was pretty cool. I got that one, and then I got the X-wing one, and then the Razor Crest for like my small ones, and then I got a few like bigger ones. Oh no! Smacking everything. It's pretty cool. Sound like a you have some kind of online app for building them. Charmander and Charmeleon are in number one. Four. Might as well just open them all. Damn thing won't come out of there. All those are open. So it looks like I need this little weird face and this thing. Looks like his face attaches like that. Need one of these without the hole, and another one of these. I guess these are different. So this one's wider, and this one's not. It's a more looks more thin. And you attach these. Bam, little dude's head. Charmander. So far, these are cool. Sorry, try to get the camera to steady. Set his head over here. So I need the leg, another leg. Looks like a white belly. The one with a little hole. And then this. They're not really good with their instructions. Kind of weird. It looks like that attaches. And then make sure the white part of his legs are facing forward. Damn, if I can get the thing in there. What in the fuck? How come that one went? Okay. That was weird. It like wouldn't want to go in there. Heal you. And then this goes down, I guess, for his little tail. There's his little weird body. There's his body. And then I think this is his arm. Okay. So that's an arm. That's an arm. These pieces, and that almost went away. Leave. Yeah, it's that one. Okay. Doesn't look like it matters which side goes in. So do that. Attach this little fire. Bam. This little dude's tail. There's that. There's one arm. The other arm. And then I guess his head. Cool. There's little Charmander. So we'll set him off to the side for now. Now we get to start on Charmeleon. Little dude's face. Oh, need that. This. There's that one. This one. That's his back. I think. Oh no. No. One of these is his for the back of his head. Okay, cool. And then he's got like a little deal sticking out the back. Wow. Thing's really rubbery. Let me try it with the light back on. There's his little head. Set him right here. I'm looking forward to Charizard. It's my favorite out of all of them. I think those were extras. So looks like two. Two of these. Two of these. Like that. I guess I can lower this thing down now. It's like not super high up. That might make it a little better. So there's that piece. On to the next page. So one of these. Looks like one of those. Okay, so opposite of that one. Got it. Bam, bam, like that. Okay, so I'm kind of confused on this one. that. That. Okay. And then up here. Gotcha. Seems kind of like an odd way of placing them. There is the chest so far. And then it wants me to use this one at the opposite end. Here. Here. Okay. Bam. Flip it over. This goes at the bottom. These go on the side. These feel weird compared to like normal Legos. And I guess because they're not actually, they're Legos, but they're not Legos. They feel odd. There's that so far. Okay, I guess I flip it back over. This piece goes here. And then like two of these, but they're red. Dude, my nose. Let's get a napkin. Ugh. And a little spot to add his little tail. Then this little deal. Bam. So far, there's dude's body. Charmeleon. Oh, I guess the next step is just putting his head on. It's kind of cool. Okay, set that down. I think these long ones are his arms. Those are his hands. So, damn. I don't know. That seems odd. Are these the long ones or are these the short ones? No. Say it's those. Yeah. That's weird. He's got some really long freaking arms. Damn, they're stiff. Okay. Barely turn them. Attach one arm. And his other arm. Bam. Looks like the next thing's his legs, which are these and these. Bro's got short little stubby legs. Cool. Now we get to build his tail. Looks like two of those. One of these in the fire. What up, the mass tree? What's happening? That. What the? It's super weird. It's got like the little like plus sign on the inside of the flame, like it's supposed to go, like something's supposed to go, something else is supposed to go in there, but this thing's just, you know, round. So it's kind of weird. Tired? I feel you on that. Definitely. It's been a long weekend. But I just got, well, just finished work today, and then I got work tomorrow, and then I'm on vacation for my birthday. Gonna go to the lake. Looks like all these are extras. So far, here is Charmander and Charmeleon. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Well, looks like the next part of the build is starting Charizard with bag number 2. Two up. Oh my goodness. Oh, come on. Get out of there. So far, we got all that. Jeez. That looks like a lot. But I did want to show you. Siru saw it earlier. Oh, sister got me this for my birthday. A little Star Wars logo. Probably build that in another video. That one will probably take a lot longer. Let's see. Damn. House sitting 2 houses and 8 cats. Man, you got your hands full on that. Yeah, we'll build that one in another stream. And then my wife, she got me a cool wallet and a mug. Star Wars. Down a little bit. Yeah. Are the cats at least nice, or are they buttholes, little meanies? Let's see, it's two of these. Looks like two of those. Well, that's pretty good. At least they're close by. You don't have to go too far. My birthday is Thursday. This upcoming Thursday. But they just went ahead and gave me my gifts early because we're going to be at the lake. Four cats don't like each other at all. I can see that. Cats are weird little creatures. My cat, he's a pillow hog. So I put these together. And then I want. I appreciate that. That means a lot. I really appreciate that. Yeah, so I won't be on for a little while. We'll be there for a few days and chilling and swimming and getting sunburnt. I don't see another. Yeah, it's always better when it's somebody else's pet, because then you can just go out of town for as long as you want because you don't have your own pet to worry about. But sometimes it's nice having your own pet too, especially when you get to snuggle with them, unless they stink. Sometimes my cat, he's got that stink breath. So it's two of these ones, like weird looking double sided. How many of you went and saw the new Superman? So two of those, two of these. Yeah, okay. It's pretty good. I want to say I went into it with 75% hope that it would be good. And honestly, I'd give it like an 8.7 out of 10. I liked it. It had a few parts that were kind of blah, like most movies. Um, I know who the fuck Hawk Girl is and stuff, but um there's a few scenes where she's in it. I won't spoil anything. Uh, but there's a thing, like one thing she does that kind of annoys me because I grew up on what was it? Justice League and Justice League Unlimited. Uh Technically we're not married yet. We get married in October, but I've been with her for over 3 years. A little over 3 years. So, but it was a really good movie. I enjoyed it. I'm excited to see where they go with the franchise. Yeah, I'm excited. Hey, I appreciate that, Atlas. Hope you're having a good day. We appreciate you. But yeah, I'm try to get my tattoos in there. You can kind of see them. The Justice League, and there's Batman and Aquaman and Flash on this side. Can't really flip my arms around, but yeah, I like DC, the animated series, a lot of their animated stuff more than their live action, because the live action movies were hit and miss. Like I enjoyed them, here and there. Um, I loved Marvel since the first Iron Man. It it was like the coolest thing ever, because I remember watching the old, what was it, the old '90s Iron Man, the animated series. That was pretty cool. Oh heck yeah, I appreciate that. So you're working at eBay, like at a warehouse facility, like for the tech section. That's pretty cool. So is it kind of almost like um kind of like Amazon in a way? Yeah, I think I think DC kills it with the animations more than they do live action. And lately, I haven't been too excited about Marvel. I'm gonna watch Ironheart because a certain character shows up in it that I'm looking forward to. Um, let's see. I still haven't finished Hawkeye. Um, what else? I'm excited for Daredevil season 2. That is cool. It's pretty cool. And you said you've only been doing that a couple weeks. Is there like somebody mentoring you, or do you just kind of know what you're kind of doing and like you've done it before or something? Two of these, four of these, four. Yeah, I can feel you on that. I think Disney's gone a little too crazy with Marvel, and I'm glad they cut back on some of their Star Wars crap too. Because I know that for a while there, they had like that huge like list of all these ones they're gonna do, and I think they rushed into it and didn't actually take time to write good stories and shit like that. Which I heard Kenobi's getting a season two. I just hope whoever wrote the first fucking season isn't part of it, because I don't get how you can miss that hard with, you know, Obi-Wan Kenobi and Anakin Skywalker, Darth Vader, bringing back Ewan McGregor and Hayden Christensen. It's like I don't get how they can miss that bad. There was a few episodes I liked. I'm not gonna. I don't hate everything Disney, but like there's certain things I like here and there. But um, what up? Yeah, I remember you. Yeah, talking about Gundams. Yeah, that was cool. You were telling me quite a bit about the like painting and stuff like that. And let's see here. I appreciate it. Thank you. Heck yeah. Well, that's cool. That's cool. You got a friend and somebody to kind of help you on that, and mentor you and stuff. Yeah, I had an old guy mentor me at my job. He was pretty cool, and I just call him Work Pops. What are we building tonight? We are building. Let me just be easier to show you this instead of grabbing the box. I know they're not exactly Legos like the title says, but they're kinda knockoff Legos, I guess. That's one of the. This is one of the sets I'll be doing in my giveaway, along with Captain Rex and a Y wing and Plo Koon. Yeah, he was telling me how to like where to start in Gundam and stuff, and I'll eventually start it. Right now, I'm in season 2 of what is it, Dan to Dan? But I don't know. Gundam's kind of like right up there with like Saint Seiya for me. Like, kind of confusing why. Halo Mega Blocks are pretty sick. Yeah, I should probably change it. I didn't know if I was gonna build this or I guess I could show it in this one. This set my sister got me for my birthday, so I didn't know which one I let Siru pick, and he wanted to do the Charizard one, so I am all down. But yeah, I'll change it to the Mega Blocks unless it's only 8. Yeah, I'll change it to Mega Blocks. Yeah, which is weird because I feel like Lego would make a lot if they sold um Halo stuff. Yeah, I like letting you guys pick like what we're gonna build or do. I don't know. It just always it feels fun, or like games to play. Some of these some of these things don't want to stick together. Okay, so this looks weird. So it looks like that goes here, and that goes here. Um, no, I think maybe like when I do like bigger kits in the future, I might like maybe my R2 or something, or like if I build like the Millennium Falcon or a Star Destroyer or something, maybe because those bigger ones freak me out. Like I've got a cat and he's a jackass and he likes to jump up on stuff and knock stuff over. But these kind of kits, I don't really worry about trying to glue them because shit, I can't even get them apart once they're together. Unless I guess I chunk them at the wall or something, then they just break. But um, I've got that. It's two of these. Looks like right here, here, and then two of these without the holes. It's me to double stack them. Kind of pain in the ass to get together. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I always wondered because I didn't want to leave like what are they, the little glue strings like kind of hanging down or little white runs from the glue. That's cool. You fill the glass bottle with your airbrush cleaner. Okay. Hell yeah. Yeah, you know a lot about models and stuff. Yeah, that's all. Yeah, I'm only kind of just dabbling in them. And four of these to attach here and here. Let's see. Drop my remote. Okay. So far we have that, which I think is part of his chest. Sorry. One of these days I'll get a better camera. Okay, cool. That's awesome. Wants me to flip it over. One of these. Looks like two of these. Here. Hell yeah. That's awesome. That's pretty cheap too. One of these, one of these two. Okay, wants me to do this one, that one, and then opposite one. And then it looks like two of these with the holes on top. In the bowl. That dude cracks me up. Jeez. That is crazy. Yeah. Have you ever got into any of those? Well, I guess you said you got the deal. But that's crazy. 10 pounds of plastic. Hell yeah. I appreciate it, man. You have a good night and hopefully see you in the next stream. I appreciate that. Um, you got like short videos? Is that what you mean? Like the well YouTube shorts? Two of these. Looks like four of these. Two, three, four. Okay. Heck yeah. I'll have to look into those. That way I can kind of understand a little better. And yeah, I can take a look at them before I go to bed. Watch a few. Like this. Yeah. Oh, I guess I think that's like shoulders. Maybe. I don't know. I have actually no idea how this one is built. So. The ones with the holes. Two of these. And then one of these. Okay. So it's like this. I don't think it matters which side really. Yeah, so looks like it's either or, so goes there. Should probably do the back row so it's easier. those, and then one in the center. Bam. And then another deal, but on the opposite side. Looks like these ones go sideways. This thing is pretty cool so far. And then it looks like this little weird thing goes in here. Ow. So far, like that. Okay, set that right there. Looks like I need two of these. Opposite sides. One of these little weird things. And one of these. So it looks like this goes under here. That. Little weird looking Lego. Okay, so these go each side. And then facing out. Cool. So far, there's that. Not too bad. Okay, then it wants me to start something new. This and this. Two of these. Looks like one on each side. Okay, this part's going to be a little weird. One of those. One of these. And one of these. Okay. That. There and there. And then that attaches here. Like that. And then one of these. What? This thing's kind of weird. I don't know why. Okay. And I need another. Okay. Something like that, I guess. Um, it's like two of those. Two of these, but it's like opposite. So let's go away. And that one. Okay. 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 That's kind of weird. Sets it like that. Oh, no. That is not how it wants them. That. Okay. I think we're making his stomach. So there's that. And then it wants two of these. This side. Then a solid one. And then one with holes in it on top. Like that. And then two more of these on this side. Well, it's a little stronger than what it was at the beginning. What up, Doctor from there? How are you? Then one of these in the middle. Two of these. Two of these. There. And then right there. Glare is. I am making. Let me close the book. The evolution kind of bundle. Charmander evolution set. I know it's not Legos necessarily, but um, that's the one that was chosen to be built. So I'm gonna go with it, and so far I like it. I built Charmander and Charmeleon. Yeah, I don't know. This camera sucks. I have to get something better. But so far, so far we're I guess kind of halfway through with Charizard. I think there's most of his body. Actually, that piece I just built it wants me to attach it. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It was a attach this. Bam, right there. Warhammer Legos, that would be sick. That would be oh, that'd be pretty dope. I ain't gonna lie. I love Warhammer armor. Stuff like that. But thinking my next Lego build will do this. Okay. Got that. Wants me to put that off to the side. And then it wants me to attach these two. Oh, for sure. Yeah. Lego Star Wars they don't really sell like they used to. Definitely, I'll definitely do it in the next stream. Yeah, for sure. Um, yeah, for sure. The Warhammer. Yeah, that stuff would probably sell way faster than Legos. I definitely buy them. The giveaway. Dusty. I got it sitting down here. So I got another one, another set, and then these two. Plo Koon. I don't know how my camera works, and then Captain Rex. Plo Koon and the Jedi Starfighter Microfighter. Captain Rex Y-wing Microfighter. But basically, once we hit 100 subs, I'll make a video, saying, "Hey, we're at 100 subs. This is when I'm doing the giveaway," and um, I'll never done anything like this before, so this is all new to me. Um, we hit 100 subs. I'll make a videos and do all that, and then in the video, I'll say, "Hey, uh, once that video posts, the first 3 people to comment and like on it, um, basically are the winners." And but you'll have to comment, uh, like which one of the set you want, like which one you like more, and if it ends up, everybody comments a different one and it works out perfect, then that, or we'll figure it out. I'll have a link to my what the hell is that thing? Instagram, and you just DM me, you know, and I'll get, once everybody says which one they want, and then, if 2 people pick the same one, um, uh, we'll we'll do like we'll do something. We'll figure a way to make it fair. I want it to be fair for everybody. You know what I mean? Um, they're relatively all the same price. They're all kind of the same price range. So nothing's like, somebody's getting a $40 one or a $10 one. They're roughly the same price. Um, I wanna make it fair, and I kind of want to give back, you know, to my subscribers and fans, and friends in the chat. Like a little just try to build like a nice community of people that you know like to talk and have fun, chat, build Legos, play Star Wars, um, stuff like that. I've never done anything like this, so it's all new to me. It's getting out of my comfort zone kind of thing. Heck yeah, you're at 60. Hell yeah, that is awesome. Yeah, no, I think last time I looked, I was at like 91 or 92 subscribers or something like that. But yeah, and even if we pass, 100, and somebody unsubscribes and we end up back at 99, as long as I, saw that we hit 100, I'm still gonna do the giveaway regardless. Oh yeah, I would love to play like, uh, Warhammer games or something with you, or um, hell, just chit chat. You know, anything really. I'm not. Damn, I'm already at 96. That's crazy. And I will. I promise. I will finish Knights of the Old Republic too. I know I had a guy unsubscribe earlier because he was mad at me because I haven't played it in a while. It's really buggy, and I hate that it freezes on OBS, and I don't know if it freezes for you guys on your end. so it bugs me a lot. And then like I have like ADHD, so I'm a little scatterbrained here and there, like with stuff like that. It's like staying focused. It was the thing I had problems with growing up. But yeah, I just want to, I figured giving back would be nice, and somebody gets a cool little Lego set and all that. Okay. Is all that linked in your YouTube? Um, let's see. Yeah, I do have you on Twitter. Yes, I do remember that. Yeah, I just think it's cool, and I mean, if one day you know, I start making money off of this and that kind of stuff, I really would like to give back. My future plan it's kind of nerdy or so, but uh, I love Game Boy Colors, and I love rebuilding them, and I want to mod them. You can see on my channel where I built my girlfriend's turquoise, what do you call it? Game Boy Color. Um, and I think in here is, yeah, like here's the old case and stuff. It's all burnt up, and I just took the guts, put it in a new case with new buttons and stuff. And I would really like to one day be able to build those, have cool little like LED mods, something, and you know have games that go with it, and then kind of like go to like an orphanage or something and kind of give them out to kids that don't have something like that, or struggling, and something they can have personally for them. And I don't know, it's just, I think it'd be nice because some of those kids have it rough, and it's not their fault or anything. Stuff like that. That's always been a dream of mine. I love taking shit apart and building it. I got a I got a yellow Game Boy Color. I want to do the uh, what is it? The upgraded screen to where you don't have to have the little the little stupid plug-in light to be able to actually see the game at night. Um, and I love the Pokemon shells, like the Gyarados and the like Venusaur and stuff like that. I would love to do something like that for the kids. You know, style them cool like that. Uh, uh, um, Gengar, the purple one, fucking beautiful, love it. But that would be something I would love to do in the future and like stream it. Build those, and but you know, some of these ones, you you can get them pretty cheap if they're like damaged, and I usually look for the ones where it says internals are good, shells broken, screen, and I don't care about any of that. I just want to make sure the internals work because I can solder a speaker. I soldered a new battery connector on it, you know, stuff like that. I plan in the future when I get my house kind of more livable and stuff like that. I would love to do stuff like that. I'll probably do a video sometime in the future of my original DS, the one that came out before the light. I'm just shell swapping it because I dropped it on a set of weights and busted a corner, but everything's still good in it. think that would be really cool because them those kids they don't really have much, and a lot of those kind of homes are a little scary and stuff. So I feel like it'd be nice. I grew up playing video games, so that's just my comfort thing. I know it's not everybody's, but things like that. No one's like that. Hmm, okay, so it wants it like that, and then there's a rounded piece. Okay, like that. Gotcha. Oh no. Hell yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, my mom, she grew up playing the Atari, um, the SNES, PlayStation 1. I mainly remember her playing like Spyro and Crash when I was little. Um, when my dad was born, they had Pong and Pac-Man in the actual arcades and stuff. Hell yeah, it's always cool when families play games together, or it's something like that that they can kind of share an interest in. Like this. Yeah, like that. Okay. Okay. Slide that together, and then this. Oh, dude, Halo. Yeah, Halo. That was a time to be alive when those games started coming out. I mean, just waiting outside of GameStop or whatever, Walmart or something for the midnight drop. That stuff was wild. Minecraft, I'm 50-50 on it. I like Minecraft. The music sometimes drives me nuts, so I turn it off. But there was my old roommate and I. It was me, him, and another buddy from school. We played Minecraft from sometime in the afternoon, and we didn't really realize what time it was. And my old roommate's dad came in the living room, and he's like, "You guys are still up?" And we were kind of like looking like, "Well, what do you mean?" And he's like, "It's morning," and he opens the curtain, and we're all like, like vampires and shit. We didn't realize we had been gaming for like fuck, 15 hours or 16 hours, somewhere around there, some crazy time frame. And it's just funny because I can't game like that anymore. I can't pull no 24 hours and stuff. If I don't get my sleep, I get cranky. But I do remember that. That was funny. He's like, "You guys ain't going to bed yet?" And we're like, "What?" I didn't really realize we lost track of time. Oh, I guess I should show this off. My dog's staring at me. So far, that's what he looks like. Boy, thick. Look at them cheeks. Oh, it's all good. I mean, we still have a little ways to go. I mean, that's most of him so far. I can show you Charmander, his little tail thing, and then Charmeleon, his weird little bubble butt thing. There's him. We still got Charizard to finish, and then the stand thing. They're kind of all stand on. So we got a little while. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, it's um I had a buddy. Um, he died, but him and I we would play Call of Duty Black Ops. We'd play was it Transit, the zombies. Fuck, dude, we'd be up till the sun came up, and we'd power nap for 3 hours and then right back on it. Yeah, yeah, it's the evolutions set. But yeah, friends come and go. Um, I got a few that I still game with that I've been friends with for years. Um, but it's hard staying up late sometimes. You just get old and tired, and sometimes just falling asleep feels nice. Work work drains you. There's that. So I need this. That looks like two of these. So I need that. So it looks like two. Connect them on the end. Oh, I'm sorry, that's at three. Yeah, I'm hoping it's a pretty good set. I've never done the what are these mega constructs? Yeah, mega constructs. I've never done these. So this is all new to me. But so far, I like them. I may do like what is it the Pokédex one. They had a really sweet Gyarados one. There's a lot of good options. Um, looks like this goes here. Okay. So far, I guess that's his body and everything, other than his head, arms, and legs. And yeah, I already built the other side. So I set him off to the side. Gather up all my extras. Yeah, yeah, it sucks. He was my best friend since fourth grade. Um, we became best friends because we were in the same class together, and we were making animal noises like during tests. Just stupid little kid stuff. And we both got ISS together, and from then on out we were best friends. But he we quit being friends really towards the end because he had a bit of a drinking problem, and thought everybody was against him and wanted to fight him and stuff. And I loved him like a brother, but I you can eat your food, you just can't sit at my table if that's how you're gonna be, kind of thing. And you know, we didn't talk for a while, and yeah, he died, and didn't get to say goodbye or anything like that. At least not to him in person. You know, things like that happen. Yeah, it sucks. It sucks losing a friend. You know. Next bag. There we go. Yeah, I got his little card thing over there from his funeral deal and stuff. Open all these up. It really wasn't, his fault he died or anything. It was just a freak accident. So just one of those things. Damn thing open. Yeah, should have grabbed a razor blade or something. Oh, I got my knife in front of me. I'm stupid. And then the last bag. I won't open those yet. Yeah, I've seen a few of your videos. I'm definitely gonna have to watch more. Yeah, seen a few of your like Warhammer videos. I try to I try to watch videos here and there while I'm at work or something. Yeah, losing a friend sucks. Sucks, but you don't ever wish ill on them, even though you may not be the best of friends anymore. But shit, stuff just life comes out of nowhere, man. Nah, I don't. No, I don't think stuff like that sucks. I mean, if you're really speaking like from the heart or from experience, and you're trying to talk to somebody, I don't think any video like that sucks or anything like that. What was it? Well, that's okay. I mean, you know, it's okay to mess up. I mean, in all honesty, it's just part of being human. You can always go back and redo it, and if you'd like, or something like that. I mean, it's or just leave it how it is. I mean, I'm sure most people understood what you were trying to say or explain. I mean, it's hard talking about it. Sometimes you know talking about losing friends and stuff. It's always a touchy subject, or family. Let's see. Two of these. Two of these. I think that's how it goes. I guess. I do not know. So looks like two of those. And it's these little weird looking things. Two of these. And I guess that it just attaches on this end. Oh, it's feet. Well, if anybody's got a foot fetish, there's some Charizard toes. But this one. Looks like one of these. Yeah. One of these little weird ones. So you got it like that. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I'm sure there's estranged people out there that are into it. Um, there's one thing I can't understand is furries. That is that is above my pay grade to try to understand any of that. Uh, I mean, cosplaying is one thing, but I've seen a few videos of that other furry stuff, and that's it's different. What was it? The video of is it Joker, he's got Batman tied up, and he's like, "Look, Batman, a Pokemon." No, Joker, don't touch it. I don't remember what all they say, but it was pretty funny. This piece here, and then it's like this little weird piece. I think this is like his thigh. I think it attaches like this. No, or no? I don't know. That's not sure. There's this, and then one of these. Make sure it's the right one. Okay. There's no law against the Pokemon Batman. Yeah. That video, dude, cracks me up. Isn't it like, isn't it Baneri? Or, no, it's not Baneri. I think it's the evolution of Baneri. I can't remember the name of it, but well, there's I think a thigh or something. Damn. Still want you to add stuff to it. So one of these, one of these. That. So like that. Um, okay, so there's that piece. Oh, it's just that one. Okay, so like that. Yeah, some of these are hard to push together. These things are kind of stiff. Lolpunny. Okay, or Lopunny, however you pronounce it. Don't crucify me. I'm not. I am terrible at pronouncing names. There's some I'm really good at, and then there's some I cannot pronounce. And then this little weird thing right here. And then let's me just slide this little ball thing right here. Yeah. Oh, what was it? It was oh, it was like a girl looking Pokemon too. Um, Jinx, I think was her name. Jinx. I'm pretty sure. And then I think they just did away with that Pokemon altogether. I don't know if I've ever seen it other than in the original like first few seasons of the anime and the games. I could be wrong. Last Pokemon game I really played was short, wow, short, Sword and Shield, and Legend of Arceus. Arceus was fucking. That was that was the Pokemon game I wish you know came out when I was a kid. That blew my mind. I was like, this is sick. Well, there's his thick little thigh and his feet. Pretty much. Dude, Team 4 Star ruined Dragon Ball for me, bro. Because when I think of Mr. Popo, was it this? This is the pecking order. It goes, uh, Mr. Popo, Kami, Kami stool, then the worms, and then you maggots, or something along those lines. And Grillin and them were all just standing there like, oh, oh okay. I think when they're training to fight, was it Vegeta and Nappa? My favorite Pokemon? Shit. Um, that's crazy. You both asked at the same time. Um, I mean, I'm gonna have to go with Charizard. I know that's such a basic thing. Um, um, it's really hard. Like, so if we go generation wise, each generation is different for me. But Charizard always stood out the most. Um, it's hard between Charizard and Lucario. I really liked Lucario, even his own movie and stuff, just because it touched on like the Pokemon War and stuff. That was so cool. Like seeing as a kid, I was like, "What? Fucking Pokemon War?" Of course, it tells you that in the old games. As a little kid, I never read. I never read any of that. I picked the certain keywords out and would just button mash through it all. And I'm like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Quit talking. I wanna fight. I want to level up and have a level 99 Charizard or 100 Charizard. But it's really tough. If we were to include the Mega Evolutions for both of those, I think Charizard would beat it just barely. Would beat Lucario as my favorite. And Pidgeot. Pidgeot's a good one too. I really love Kanto Pokemon Gen 1. I like Gen 1, Gen 2, 4. And really I didn't mind the Unova generation either with Tepig and all them. Um but anyways, I'm going to say Charizard for the most part. Yeah. Okay, okay. So I said it kind of backwards. Okay. Yeah. I just remember him saying that, and I'm just like, that is so cold. It was so good. What's your guys' favorite Pokemon? That leg is done. I can put that over there. Okay. Yeah. You know what blew my mind? I never noticed when I was a kid that he's he's just a fire and is he a fire and flying type? Snorlax is pretty fucking dope too. I'm telling you, bro, Kanto, they're all fucking good. They're all great. Gen 1. Gen 1 is the best. Yeah, it confuses me. Like I saw what was it? Dragon Ball Daima, and when Popo spoke, I was like, "Oh, that's right. He's normal Popo. He's not a bridge Popo." I had to let that sink in for a little bit. So many orange pieces, they all blend in. That one and that one, and not that one. somewhere on here. I'm probably staring right at it, and I don't even know it. I am super blind. No, no. So that is not it. Not it. Oh yeah, true shit. Laying right there. Let's see. Torterra is pretty. I like Pokemon are awesome. That's all I can say. Snorlax. Snorlax is a normal type. Yeah, it blew my mind that Charizard was not a dragon type. He's just what, fire and wind, or fire and flying. Uh, Torterra is pretty sick. I feel like he's the true successor of the grass type to uh, just drew a blank. It's coming to me. Bulbasaur and all his evolution, Ivysaur, and then Venusaur. Yeah, the true successor to Venusaur. I feel like Torterra is, because that's who he reminded me of. I was like, whoa, was this like Bulbas? You know, when I was a little kid, those games came out in what, 2007, 2006 on the DS. Because I got it for Christmas. I got Diamond, which I still have somewhere, and it's got like 200 and something hours into it. Um, uh, yeah, Torterra is pretty badass. It always sucked playing Pokemon though, man. You couldn't just get all three starters unless you did like trading and then restarting the game kind of stuff. I didn't have anybody to trade with unless I was on the bus, and you had to really trust that person that they weren't going to keep it. Not everybody was trustworthy. That, and then why is oh, because I'm dumb and it was upside down. Oh, dude, right? That would be so sick. Torterra is pretty cool. But on Gen 4, bro, it was Infernape. Firefighting type flaming monkey. That was it was so badass. Especially Ash's in the anime when he do like that rage shit when he saw Paul. Oh dude. It was so cool. Then he won against Electivire. Electivire was sick too. That blew my mind when they showed the third evolution of that, of Electabuzz and all them. Kind of blew my mind. I was like, what? Uh, need one of these for sure, and one of these. So this goes here. I feel like Torterra would be so cool, like how you said, like ride on his back and just go across the continent or something. You know? Yeah, he'd definitely be cool. I feel like he could walk faster than just riding him, but like definitely, I feel like he'd be very comforting. Like oh, what do they call him? Kind of like a service animal in a way. helps you with your anxiety or whatever. I just feel like he'd be a very calming Pokemon to just chill on. That one and then this one. That. And then smooth all these out. That little weird thing. Okay. Flip that over. Bam. There's his other thick thigh and foot. Yeah. Well, didn't they have like a weird like a chia pet one where you could do something kind of like that? You couldn't plant a tree, but um, I think they had like a Torterra chia pet. I don't think it was an official licensed Pokemon one, but oh, dude, that'd be sick. Or a little like bonsai tree out of the back of Torterra, like a little flower pot. That'd be cool. I'm sure you could find something kind of like that, and on a 3D print website or something, and like make one for yourself, or probably just find one online somewhere. That'd be cool. Maybe they'll have like a Torterra and Ivysaur. That'd be kind of cool. Plant like a little bonsai tree in Torterra and like a cool little uh, sunflower or something. Something on the other one. Okay, so let me get over here. Finally attach his legs. Look at that. He's standing on his own. That's cool. Oh, put his little feet in the screen for all you little weirdos. Move all this stuff. I don't think I need any of those for right now. Okay, so his hands need one of these. One of these. 6 of these. 6. 2 of these. 2 of these. Okay. So we build his hands. Let's see. Oh yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure somebody's probably made something like that somewhere. That'd be sick. That really would be cool to have something like that. And oh, maybe like I don't know what other kind of cool grass types could you do that? Maybe like a was it cacnea? That'd be a kind of a cool one. Grow your own little cactus, but it's like one of those weird Japanese containers where they make the watermelons into like a star shape or a square shape or something, but like it's a cactus that grows and it looks like cacnea or something. That'd be kind of cool. Um, let's see. So we need to attach these fingers. Looks like all the nails face in. Oh, that's kind of weird. Ow! Just go at the bottom. There you go. Okay, that there. There's this weird little hand. Yeah. Would you paint it the colors he is, or would you just do something like wild, kind of your own thing? And I've always wondered, does Torterra's like leaves on his tree and on his back, do they like change with the season? I've always wondered that. I don't think they ever kind of explained if it does or if it's, you know, even a thing. I don't think they probably ever thought of that. But I always thought that'd be kind of cool. Like, you throw him out and it's like October or November and his tree's just empty on his back. Same with like Venusaur. There's his other little hand. One of these, one of these, two of these. Okay. What up, Speedy Pac Man? Or Speeding Pac Man, sorry. Shining Torterra in autumn color? That would be sick. What was a Shining Torterra? I never got into the whole shiny Pokemon. I mean, like I knew of like shiny Gyarados that was red. That one was pretty cool. Or like Lucario, I think he was golden. Could be wrong. I'm not sure. Check that out. I can attach his arms now. Damn. Well, I appreciate that, Zero. I appreciate that. That's awesome. Hopefully you're enjoying the stream. What's it? The brown parts of Terra turned kind of lime green. You just paint him the same color he is. Oh yeah. Yeah, Lucario is definitely up there as one of my favorites. It's hard between him and Charizard, like I was saying earlier. Yeah, because I mean, when he was introduced in the movie, or I don't know if he was introduced in the anime before the movie. He might have been. I don't remember, but definitely the Lucario movie blew my mind with the war and all that. Hell yeah. Yeah, I've seen a few people do was it the shiny hunts on YouTube where they they'll try to find or they'll have like a certain amount of eggs of a certain Pokemon and hatch them, and it's like a certain percentage of how many you hatch or something like that gives goes towards like your chances of getting a shiny or something weird. I don't know how all that works. I never really got into any of that shiny hunting. Trying to think of any other shiny Pokemon I might have caught. I know you can get like on the older games, you can get what is it, the ROM hacks or something like that, where you can just basically cheat the game, get unlimited rare candies and bunch of legendaries and stuff like that. But I never enjoyed any of that, like the cheating aspect on the games. It just kind of took all the fun out of it. I mean, some people I'm sure enjoyed it. I mean, each their own. Nope. Yes. And yes. Okay. Upside down. And then on it. Okay. Like that. If you guys could be in any of the generations from Kanto to what is it? What was it? What's the newest one? Is it Violet? And I don't I don't really remember what the new ones are. Scarlet and Violet. That's what it is. Oh yeah, I appreciate that. Stable will. I appreciate that. That's awesome. We're getting there. Paladia. Which generation is that? So it goes. Was it Kanto, Johto? Kanto, Johto. One that starts with H. O. Owen, I think. And then, or no, one that starts with an H, and then I think Showen. Maybe pronouncing them wrong. Like I said, I'm bad with names. Unova, whatever the hell X, Y, and Z were. I can't remember the name of that region. Alola. Uh, it's the one with Ash and whatever his name is. Yeah, I really wish they would have delved into that. Made like an eight part mini series. For like older Pokemon fans, and like, hey, here's some Pokemon War lore. And I'm sure that's in a book somewhere. I imagine they've probably made something with it. Ew, got like something gross on it. It's got like a piece of plastic. Like, sorry, this is terrible glare. Well, this little dark spot you see kind of right here. It's like a piece of plastic like baked into it. It's kind of weird looking. One of those. One of those. And one of these. Showen region. Yeah, with Turtwig and Chimchar and Piplup. Pokemon Go is pretty fun. I got burnt out on it, but it's definitely a pretty cool thing. Oh, cool. And you just flip it, and then three more. Oh no. Cool. I think that's like part of his tail. Nope. I'm a liar. That would be his neck. Bam. There's our boy so far. Yo, yeah. Super excited. Oops, skip a page. 45. Nope, 46. All right. Looks like we're messing with his head. Looks like one of these little deals goes in here. Set that down. There's that. And just one of these. His tongue. I guess then you just attach it. Oh no. Cool. There's his little head for the most part. And we're making his little horns, which is one of these and one of these. Okay. Let's see any other little deals. So that, that. These are weird. These feel like, I think these are rubber. These pieces. They feel very rubbery. Bam. There's his head so far. Oh, well, I guess that's just his head. And then you attach it. Bam. Well, hell yeah. Here. Sorry. Take a screenshot. 100 subscribers. Hell yeah. I'm gonna have to grab some boxes from work so I can put them in there, and I will make a video. What is today? Monday. I'll make a video tomorrow. Probably won't be till the afternoon. Okay, so what is it? Monday. Make a video on Tuesday. In order, you have Kanto, Johto, Hoenn, Sinnoh. Sinnoh, that's what it is. I don't know. I get Hoenn and Sinnoh like morphed together. Unova, Kalos, Alola, Galar. Yeah, what's up, Siru? Yeah, hit 100 subs. Palladia? That's the one that's Scarlet and Violet. And the one before that is the one with what is it, Gigantamax and all that. That was weird. I didn't really like that. I feel like they introduced Mega Evolution and then just let it die. I mean, you saw it here and there occasionally, but it's like I feel like they should have done more with that. Should have went on for more generations, at least two more generations after Kalos. But you know, that's their thing. You know, Yo, yeah, we hit 100 subs. So yeah, I'll make a video tomorrow when I get off work, and then post it. And then it'll explain it in the video. I'll have to 3 is such an odd number. I think I may make it 4 sets. I feel like 3 is such a it's an odd number, and I feel like that annoys me. So I may make it 4 sets, make it 4 winners, just to kind of be fair, because that's an even number. I think I'll do that. I'll figure it all out tomorrow. I'm just super hyped and having a good night because I just got one more day of work, and then I'm on vacation. I get to go to the lake and just chill for my birthday. So I'm looking forward to that. Was one of those, and one of these. Oh yeah, we hit 101. Hell yeah, that is awesome. I like doing this. I like building, Legos and just chatting with y'all. It's nice. Can't wait for one day in the future to have kids and be able to play with Legos with them and stuff. Cause I'll buy like the boxes where it's like you build whatever you want kind of Legos. I always love building planes. I don't know why. Planes or starships, like Star Wars kind of stuff. Let's see, one more of these. One of those. Looks like this goes here. My cat's talking to me. Yeah. Wanna be on camera? Wanna come here? This is my cat. No, get off the mic. Crazy. Okay, okay. He's very shy. He's a sensitive kitty. His name's Dobby. Kind of like Harry Potter. And the dog's behind me and he's freaking out. He's in my back. Oh no. Okay, bud. Okay. Hold on to the desk. Love you. No. Let go. Dude, come on. Go under the desk. She can't get you. You go away. Go lay down. Hold on. My sister called. Okay. Set this where I can see it. Yeah. Dog, leave the cat alone. Here you go. Crazy dog. Yeah, he's a cutie pie until he steals your pillow and bullies you, and he's a funny little dude. Um now I've had him 8 years, 7 years, somewhere around there. No, actually longer than that. I had him. He's like 10 or 11 now that I think about it. I think I had him right before I was 18. I'll be 28 in a few days. Um, yeah, he's a little turd. We called him. We call him Dobby because he had a peeing problem. He liked to just piss on stuff, even though he had a clean litter box. Knew where he needed to go. So we his real name was like Chester or something stupid like that. But we ended up calling him Dobby the Pee Elf, and it just became Dobby. So he's Dobby the little elf. I even had a holy sock, and I you know gave Dobby a sock. He didn't move. I cut a little armholes and he slid it on him, and he just fall over. He's a goofy little dude. Got those. Looks like two of these. But the dog, her name's Rue, and she's a German Shepherd. What is she? She's a German Shepherd. What? And what is what is Rue? German Shepherd. What? Siberian Husky. She's very sassy. The dog's got more personality than most people. Want a pet pig? Kind of like Wilbert from was it Charlotte's Web? That'd be cool. Finishing up. I think this is his tail. So then I need this. Two of these. One on each side. And then one of each. Oh, the big pigs. Yeah, they'd be pretty cool. What would you name it? I gotta. My dog jumped up on the bed. That. Oh no. Well, I mean, does it really matter? I don't think it matters if it's upside down. So you're not gonna be able to see it because it's inside of it. And then fire. Oh, I threw it. And then one of these. Keep dropping it. Ow. Attach one of those, and bam. General Hog and Boris. Oh yeah, that'd be cool. And then I think I just attached this. Yeah. Bam. Bam. Look at that. Get in there. Now for his wings, I guess. One of these. Oh, it's right here. One of those. I don't think it matters which end. So in there. Okay. And there's this weird looking thing. Put that in here. And then you attach it like so. Bam. There's that. What? Yeah, that'd be pretty wild. Yeah. Heard pigs can get pretty heavy. Ew. Or like rubber. Um, you'd let them have their tusks. That'd be cool. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Uh, guess then that. Oh, like that. Okay. So it looks like this. Slide it through here, and then it stops in the bottom there. I guess that's how it goes. And then this thing loops over. I don't really like the wings on this one. Seem kind of weird. And it looks like it gives you a bigger one and then a smaller one to sit on top. And then like one of these nubbier ones. Slide in it. Okay. So like that, it'd be like this. Okay. Well, at least that holds that on there. That makes some kind of sense. And you put this right here. And then one of these. Ugh. The wings are weird. I don't really like the wings. think they should have just made them plastic. But there's that one. Ta-da! So one of those, one of these. That's top. That's ready. That's for later. This. This. Okay. And then now it's time for the wing. Ugh. Okay. There's that. There. That on there. That thing. And this folds over. Slides on. Okay. Bam. 2 wings done. That wing actually turned out better than the first one. The other one's all kind of weird and wavy. Skip a couple pages because I just blew through that. Next page. Cool. Attach his wings now. Look. His wings are rubber. It feels weird. There's Charizard. Tail and everything. I think the rest of this is extra. Pretty sure. Ah. I lied. Another part. Some Chow Chows. Those would be pretty cool. Uh, is that the longer one? Okay, cool. And then I mean to whistle into that, and then I think that attaches to the roof of his mouth. It's like he's breathing fire. That's pretty cool. In the last package. Last package of the night. Only a few pieces. Isn't Tarful, isn't it like a race of aliens from Dragon Ball? Okay. We like this. Okay, so there's that. Oh yeah, Tarful, yeah, from Star Wars. Oh yeah, the one. What was it Revenge of the Sith when Yoda left Kashyyyk with Chewie? Hell yeah. Um, these. Like that. That. And then this one. Okay. Oh yeah. I'm bad with names. Where does this go? These two right here. And then it wants me to hook it to just the one. That seems odd. I guess like that. And then one there. Oh, okay. That. Wow. That's kind of a pain right there. Yeah, they got pretty cool names. Uh, two of these. So one like this, one like this, and then another one of these. So this, and like that. Okay, so that kind of okay. That keeps it from kind of going back together, I guess, or coming apart. Not really. Okay, let's quit moving it. Um, one of these, two of these, these instructions. This piece goes here. And these two go like this. This one here. This one here. Stack these three. Thank you. I appreciate that. um, two of these. I just hold them together like that. That stacked up. And then one of these over here. And then two ends right there. Ow. Two of these things. Looks like one here, one here. Then I got one of these with two of these. That goes right here. Square and this. Looks like the square goes right here. And then this thing goes in the middle. Okay. So far, there's the base. One of these, one of these. This thing attaches here. This goes here. Excuse me. Two more of these things. Okay, so little red one there. Here. We got another big piece. Oops. Here. Little red one facing this direction here. Ow. Motherfuckers are sharp. Some kind of pole. Looks like another one of these. Here. Ow. This goes off to the side. I think the next page is the last. Sweet. Looks like a fire goes here. Red one goes here. Yellow one here. Some kind of rock. Ow. Cool. I'm gonna get all these out of the way. It shows you can put you can have them standing like this, and Charizard on the little deal. I'll probably do that when I put them on my shelf. But yeah, that is cool. And then I saw on the next page, what was it? Looks like they got a Ivysaur, Eevee, Umbreon, Espeon, I think. Squirtle, Pikachu, Charmander, Bulbasaur. Hello there. Heck yeah, 102. Oh wow. I'll give you a bunch of parts. I don't know if that's all of them or not. That might be. And Lucario and Riolu. Blastoise. I feel like Blastoise would be a cool one. There's a lot of them. But, yep. I officially finished this set. Put them on there. I want them to like fall. He's kind of on there. It's kind of hard to see. I don't like the rubber wings. That feels weird. But there's him. Let's put Charmeleon there and little Charmander chilling right here. Got them all built. Kind of hard to see them, but yeah. And then all the little extra pieces. Actually, probably raise it up just a little bit. It's a little better, a little better. I gotta clean up all my trash. Yeah, those little triangle fire ones, bro. They pinch the shit out of my finger. But, yeah, yeah. That one took a while. That one took just under 3 hours. That's pretty crazy. But I got that one to add to my collection. And then the Star Wars sign. That'll be in another stream at some point. I'll probably finish the little two model sets I kind of broke out already. Probably before the Lego one. But I definitely owe y'all some more Knights of the Old Republic 2 for sure. I do want to play it, finish it. All this stuff put up. Yeah, I'll probably grab one more set, make it an even 4. That way it's not an odd number for the giveaway. So, but yeah, I think this is where I'm gonna end the stream tonight. I got work tomorrow. But yeah, I had a lot of fun. It was nice chatting with all you guys, and shoot, hit 100 subscribers. That's awesome. Past 100. So yeah, it looks amazing. Like I said, man, I don't like the wings. I don't like the rubber. That's just me though. I'm sure some people might like it or not. I don't know. But I guess it kind of makes sense to be able to bend, unless they did like more hinge style wings. Oh yeah, Star Wars. Yep. Still got the R2D2. That one I'll save for a very special occasion. I don't know when, but it's a cool gift from my wife, so I want to make it special. And that'll be a long build. Maybe that's something her and I can build together on stream. She's down. But yeah, I think I'm gonna hop off here for the night. And then figure out the giveaway stuff and work through all that tomorrow and get all that how I want to get it done and make it fair for everybody. So yeah. Here. Well, I appreciate everybody. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. I really like building Legos and just chit chatting with you guys. It's really nice. Until next time, peace. Have a good night.